what's up? It's been a minute since I did a little video about a day. I just needed a day to really rest and rejuvenate during these times. I will try to, post a video every day, but sometimes, Spirit has me do other things, just like Spirit is um, guiding me to do a Divine Feminine reading right now instead of a Divine Masculine reading. Um, the spiritual war between karmics and divine children has been cracking down really hard, and because divine feminines are connected to divine masculines and divine masculines are connected to karmics still, not this is not every divine masculine. Everybody is on different processes of their journey, but the collective consciousness of the divine masculines are still connected to karmics, okay? Or they're still engaging in sexual activities with karmics. This could be like karmics that you're supposed to get your lessons from, or these are like real life karmics from like lineage witches, okay? So and there's lineage witches that are good and that are bad, okay? But I'm talking about the bad ones, okay? The ones that back in the day they use their powers for evil, okay? So divine feminines have really been like under attack super heavy, and Spirit is just telling me to just go talk to divine feminines. This doesn't have to mean I have to switch my well, they're telling me that they're telling me specifically, yes, I do have to switch mine because I I can't really keep on tapping into the divine masculine energy when I need to focus on um pulling my energy back from divine masculine. Okay, so that's just what it is. This is not to say that I will never do a reading for divine masculines again, but divine feminines need me a lot more at this time because we're the ones that's actually putting in the work. We're not the ones that's entertaining karmics and just things like that. We're not doing that. And it's like you want guidance, but you're not trying to do anything to really get out of these situations. And a lot of divine masculines aren't even on their spiritual journey or on their spiritual path. And we've been in quarantine for a long time. So it's like you've never decided to want to sit down and figure out your life ever. You wanted to keep on entertaining people while divine feminines are actually doing the work. Twin flames, you know, divine feminines that are, that were trying to get with their twin flames and stuff like that. You weren't trying to do the work. So this is why Spirit is telling me to transition my attention and my focus. This has nothing to do personally because me, I wanted to dedicate 2 months to divine masculines, but they're telling me that I need to switch it up so I can get my energies together and focus on helping divine feminines. So that's what I'm going to do, all right? And I don't want to do divine feminine love readings. I want to do divine feminine self-care, self-love readings, okay? So that's where my intentions are going with this reading. But if Spirit is calling me to, say something and do something a little different, then that's just what I'm going to do. No hard feelings, but hey, if you're not putting in that work, then I don't know what to tell you. I have other videos up, but until Spirit comes to me and say that divine masculines are, they're shifting a lot quicker, then that's when we can, pick back up with you. But energetically wise, I can't risk myself energetically anymore. No hard feelings, but it's just real out here. As I say it, universe is like, she telling the truth. Oh, what? She telling the truth, okay? Like, Spirit is like, yeah, I told her to say that. And it's 2021. Come on now. Alright, Spirit, so give me some messages for divine feminines on their journey. So Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be victorious, okay? right, Spirit. Let's get it. Divine feminine energy, divine feminine energy. We still got truth on the bottom. Alright, Spirit, give me 2 messages for divine feminine to help them with their self-care, self-care, their journey, their spiritual journey. Okay, take these, Spirit. Seriously, take this one. Should I take this one? Yes. Okay. All right, Spirit. You know, I trust you. I trust you. Okay. Yes, Spirit. How many should I do? 4. One more. Spirit. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got fulfillment of wishes. So what I'm gonna say, divine feminines, just know it's coming. Whatever you're wishing for is coming. Okay. And this message goes for me as well. Okay. So, you know, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I mean, they're going to try to anyway. They already been doing it. So, what's new? It's not like I'm really, you know, have any emotions for it. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a lot of divine feminines are, you know, in a mental conflict state. But you have to be careful what you think about because you see thoughts grow. Okay? Let me see. Thoughts grow, so you have to be careful because what you're thinking about is manifesting. So you have to be careful, divine feminines. 2 talks about trust, so it's like you're having complications trusting the divine. That's what I'm seeing. Some divine feminines might be going back and forth because I have a Gemini moon. So my moon is all about the shadow side. And then with Geminis, you know, Geminis are like, you know, they have like two, I don't want to say two-faced, but you know, the mind on the shadow side is like, that's a lot of air energy. So it's hard to ground yourself mentally. And it's not really hard for me to ground myself mentally because once I make a decision, I make it. But what happens is I keep I might keep thinking about it. And that's where spirit is really just telling me to focus on divine feminines because there's this thing where we keep thinking about the partnerships and stuff like that and keep thinking about divine masculines when that is no longer our focus. That is not our focus, and that's why spirit told me to start doing divine feminine readings. This has nothing to this is for me personally. Like I said, I already said it. I don't have to explain myself more than what I already have. So next we have the heart chakra. Then we have emotional loss. Then we have obstacles and challenges. What cards to clarify, spirit? All right. So with this heart chakra and this emotional loss, I feel like divine feminines are definitely, you know, working in their heart chakra, trying to move out of love more. You know, we are experiencing an emotional loss. We are because divine masculines, you know, they had the heart. They had our heart. And they never realized that because they were too caught up in worldly things, um, still messing with karmics and stuff like that. And when that is happening, they are not aligned. Look, when I say still messing with karmics, we got the Queen of Wands coming out reversed. Oh my goodness. Engaging in sexual energy, which left us in a hangman position. You know, divine masculines don't realize the reason why they're getting so much rejection right now from their divine feminines is because one, they haven't even realized who the divine feminine is to them. Two, they haven't went through these purging and taken this emotional loss serious enough to know that this is not where they need to be, because they have someone else that they have a spiritual connection to, you know. I feel like right now with the new moon in Cancer, um it is it is weighing heavy, because I have two. Look, we have the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy. With intuition, High Priestess. I haven't even started clarifying, Spirit. Hold on before you get all the messages out. Okay. Spirit's like, hurry up and clarify. Alright. Spirit, clarify this mental conflict. Take it, Spirit. Say it. Look, mental conflict about the some feminines. This could be a child's father. A lot of feminines have been in, connections with their child's father. Their child's father is, their twin flame, and they've been dealing with it for years. Look, we got the Five of Wands. That means conflict. Okay, people all up in the business. Everybody want to know something. And then Ten of Pentacles speaks about family, stability, stability within the home. So it's like feminines are trying to break out of the mental issues that they're going through, because their heart is not in it, but mentally it's still, is becoming a burden. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel like mentally it's becoming a burden. And also because of my personal experience as well, like I would definitely understand. Okay. All right. Let me clarify some more on. Goodness gracious, all the cards just flipping over and they're not even trying to flip out. Flip out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything is a sign. The cards keep flipping over, but they're not trying to come out. It's like you're doing the work, but you're not coming out. Like, you're not coming out of the mental conflict, okay? Everything is a sign. All right, there we go. Look, because then we got the Seven of Swords reversed. It's like, there's some, with the Chariot at the bottom. It's like, that this situation does not serve you, does not serve your family. If you have children with this person, you need to start working on ways that when you co-parent, this person does not affect you mentally, because they're going to use the children. They have been using the children already to get you back into your heart chakra with them. But it's like they don't understand that it's too late, because these people, they're still in the 3D. They haven't even worked to connect with their higher selves as much as feminines have. So that's why it's a little bit hard. As long as we want to, like, just shake them and be like, get your ish together, we can't. This is the planet of free will, and you can't hold somebody against their will when they won't get their stuff together. You can't do that. They're going to try to do that because they're 3D. They're MK Ultra mind controlled still. So, Divine is saying, and I'm feeling it. Like, I knew this was going to be like, I feel like Divine Feminines are experiencing headaches or some type of it's like the mind feels like it wants to explode. Okay, because that's how I've been feeling a little bit too. It's like Divine Feminines with this Seven of Swords here, it's like you need to get clear. You need to rethink the approach to this family situation, if it's a family situation, or if you were trying to have this Ten of Pentacles with the Divine Masculine. You need to rethink. You need to go back and rethink, okay? Because it's still deception. You're still self-sabotaging in a way, okay? It's still holding you back. As much as you think you've got over it, you haven't, because it's still on your mind. And I'm guilty for that as well. But it's okay, because what I'm doing at night, I'm working to reprogram my subconscious. So my conscious, when I'm up, my conscious is not penetrated by subconscious thoughts. And then plus with having spell work and stuff being done, I have to definitely make sure I'm on top of what I'm thinking, you know. I know it can't do nothing to me, but I still have to be completely clear about what I'm thinking. Okay? Could possibly be dealing with the Gemini here, and I have a Gemini moon, so I understand why this came out. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so this could be, it's like this person is the Seven of Swords upright, but you're the Seven of Swords reverse. You see what I'm saying? And this is what Spirit is saying, that this person is a Seven of Swords upright. They're tricksters. They are tricksters. They pull Jedi mind tricks purposely. Okay, and what you need to do, two talks about trust. So you need to have trust in yourself, that you're consciously making, subconsciously as well, making the right decisions for your children. Okay, you have to. There's literally, this is where it's time to buckle down. That's just what it is. It's like, stop wearing yourself thin. It's like you're not doing anything for the relationship emotionally or anything like that, but this person is still getting energy because you keep thinking about it. And when you keep thinking about it, it's going to manifest. Okay? It's going to manifest. So you have to be careful. Okay? Yeah, like this Five of Wands, you could possibly having, okay, so if it, I'm gonna take it off of the divine masculines, okay? So this is also telling me that you're having conflict with like family members, okay? Family members and friends, okay? So this applies to every aspect of the people that are keeping you mentally conflicted. This definitely applies to every aspect. You need to think about everybody in your circle. And as I say that, there's a whole circle right here. And ten of Pentacles talks about, that family, friends, all that, the dogs, everything. That's what it speaks about. And you you need to know that there are people working against you. There's men and women working against you because you are a divine child. You stepped into your power. You're voicing it. You know, you're doing what you got to do. And Spirit is saying you need to be the chariot in your own situation and make that movement. Become clear. Make that movement. Balance out your feminine and your masculine energies. Okay, you need to work on balancing it out, because what divine masculines don't know is that they not getting their stuff together, we're getting those powers. They're giving up their powers, so we're getting them. And that's why Spirit needs us to be mentally strong to take on the powers. That's what a lot of divine feminines have been slacking on. But be easy with yourself, okay? Be easy with yourself. This is where you need to make sure you're getting the most rest, okay? You need to make sure you're you know establishing closer bonds with your children. If your children are the ones that are trying to string messages along and stuff like that, ignore it. or as soon as they come back, like just do to keep them from telling you anything that their father has said, you need to really just send them on about their way, and make sure that your children are not telling your business. Okay, there's some things you have to make sure a child stays in a child's place. You can't give this information to your children. You can't have your children all up in your business. You can't have your new partner, or if you're working on a new relationship and leaving this person, by all means do what makes you happy. But you cannot tell your children, you cannot have your children telling your business until this spiritual war is over with, and it's going to be a minute. So you have to buckle down for the journey. Okay, it's going to be a little while, and Divine is saying that we got your back through it all, but you have to work on covering your tracks. You have to work on it. You have to make sure these children are not running and telling your business. It doesn't matter who it is, family members, blah, blah, blah. Anybody that has a issue with you, you have to be careful. I'm also seeing like some people, there might be some masculine or some a masculine with a lot of feminine energy, trying to do like candle magic on you and stuff like that, because this is a time where, hey, they pulling out all the stops, they pulling out all the strings. you know I'm seeing some sex magic here as well, so you have to really be careful, because they're pulling strings to get you back. They're doing all of it. They don't care. They do not care. It's like the chariot means that you have to have your sense of direction, control, and willpower. I'm a Cancer. This is the Cancer card. I'm a Cancer. So I know this message is really for me as well. So it's like we have to buckle down. We really do. All right, Spirit. So clarify this clarify this heart chakra for our divine feminine. Clarify this heart chakra for divine feminine spirit. Any more? Yes. How many? Right. Yeah, I'm not liking that Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Because usually it's reversed, but yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. So with this heart chakra, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. We have Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, divine feminines. We gotta work through this, and I feel it in my heart. Like we really have to mend together to really break this. We got the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the King of Swords reversed. I mean, the King of Swords upright. So this lets me know that we have. It's like when it comes on the outside, when it comes to our heart, we're like the King of Swords. Okay, it's like we're like the King of Swords, and then we have the Page of Cups reversed. Okay. Okay, so with this Five of Pentacles reversed, this is like, it's like divine feminines are definitely being like, are feeling helpless within this situation. And it's like you're trying to, you know, heal from this heartbreak and put your heart back together, okay? You know, this, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And for me, this is a little different because, no, I'm not different. I'm a divine feminine. And this is the energy where we need to really start working on. We need to start working on healing this heartache, okay? This Three of Swords. You know, it's like everything has a heart. It's like a lot of things are pulling at our heartstrings. This is more than just a love situation. This is the love you have for other people. You know, it's like the Three of Swords. It's like tattooed on her. So it's like we have to really look. And there's three birds in the sky. Yeah, we have to really. It's like the heartache is like tattooed on us now, and we're trying to break away. It's like these things are not. It's like what has to happen is this emotional loss. We have to break the attachment because we're still having attachments to the heart, you know? Because we're divine feminine, a lot of us are extreme empaths, Hayoka empaths, and I'm a Hayoka empath, you know? But it's like with this Three of Swords, it's like you could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is, one of or has these strings attached to you, or you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well with this right here. But yeah, we have to really work on releasing these attachments, divine feminines, because it's gonna keep us bound when it's like the mind goes into the heart goes into the solar plexus. We don't want that. We need for the solar plexus to go into the heart, and then for the heart to go into the mind. And we need to be on one accord with ourselves. Okay, this talks about the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, suffering, and grief. It's like we have to really work on start healing those things, start taking your spiritual baths to release it, like start buckling down. So the knight we have the Knight of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this card. So divine feminines are experiencing a lot of moodiness during this time because we also do have the new moon in Cancer, and this is where new moon in Cancer is where we need to really get these emotions out. We need to really start purging these emotions. I think you have about another 2 days maybe. But you have to be careful. I'm seeing this as another way too, like this person, because I don't really want to I don't really want to do this, but I'm saying this because spirit is definitely guiding me to say it. This person that's trying to come in is like a Knight of Cups. Okay, it's like they're a knight. They're disguised as a knight, but they're really a page. It's like on emotionally wise, they're coming as a knight. Like they want to come in as a knight and possibly say that they want to start over, give you roses, take you on dates and stuff like that, but they're really in a page energy. Like it's an immature energy. Okay, And what spirit is saying is like you need to definitely boss up in your masculine energy, okay? Boss up just a little bit, because this work is never done. There's always going to be something new that we have to really work on, you know? And it's like, just remember that you have to rest and rejuvenate after every battle. After every battle, get yourself together, do those spiritual cleanses, and 3, 4, 5. Look, that's crazy.